suppose so. Locked doors do not open by themselves.
All right, what happened next?
I screamed, and I heard the footsteps turn and run away. And then Roger came in.
And what did he say to you?
Well, when I told him what had happened, he said that I was crazy. That no one would want to get into my room, and that I must have imagined the whole thing.
Isn't it possible that you dreamed it all, Miss Winters?
I'm watching you, Garner. Well, hello there. It's been a long, no, it hasn't been that long. For patrons, it's been just a weekend, folks, and it was my birthday weekend. Even if you are not a big Anne Rice fan, but you watch these Dark Shadows videos, I cannot recommend enough you go in and checking out our live stream for my birthday that we did on September 20th. My birthday is actually September 21st, but we had some scheduling issues. Anyway, go check that out on our YouTube channel or our Patreon feed if you are a patron. We've got a little bit of feedback to get to, but I want to tell you, I'm Joel Sharpton. I'm one half of the Articulate Coven, and this is my watch of the original supernatural soap opera, Dark Shadows. We're all the way up to episode 106. I'm super excited about this. Couple of things, a couple of pieces of feedback here for you. On episode 96, Caleb Smith, 2004, he chimed in and said, I've been watching this series for 10 years now, since I was 11-ish. Caleb, you make me feel so old. Also, let me just say how much I love the fact that we've got folks watching the show that watched it when they were not that young even, and it was on TV at the time in the 60s. And then we've also got folks like Caleb who discovered this, much, much later, obviously. And I know we've got folks like me who missed it the first time around, but maybe were old enough to watch the reboot in the 90s and found this fandom in one way or another. I'm so glad to have all of you. Caleb says, I have forgotten most of what went on in these early episodes. I'm almost to episode 1000. 10 years to get to 1000, Caleb. I'm going to try to do it a little faster than that, but, it is a long haul. Roger is not as bad as he was in these early episodes. He's actually one of my favorites. Caleb, I can't tell you the hope and the promise that you've given me now. It's going to take 1000 episodes for me to love Roger like you do, maybe. But I'll get there eventually. Here's the other piece of feedback that I wanted for you. Kevin, a longtime patron, and another one of these folks who appreciated Dark Shadows the first time around that I was mentioning earlier. Kevin says, this was on episode 104. I can confirm that marketing, meaning grocery shopping, is a New England colloquialism. It's not just a time issue. It's a regional thing. Saying the word marketing when you mean that I am going shopping, that is something that apparently is pretty common in New England as a whole. So there you go. All right, let's share this episode together. Episode 106. That means that we are in season 4 for the streaming folks, and I believe that means we're in collection 4 of the DVD folks. Let's get into it.
Hello, Miss Winters.
Mr. Garner.
Well, you seem surprised to see me. Didn't Mrs. Stoddard tell you I'd be here?
No, I didn't have a chance to say more than 10 words to her this morning. When I got up, she was talking to Carolyn, and then the sheriff called me and asked me to come down here.
Well, I'm acting as legal counsel for Roger Collins.
Of course he is. Of course he is. We should have suspected this last. Honestly, I was so pleased that he had been caught in the act, as it were, trying to hide evidence, that I hadn't thought about the lawyer situation. But that means we're going to see young Garner as well, I'm imagining, in the next few episodes. He'll have an excuse to come see Vicky.
What's going to happen?
Well, I'm not in a position to say that yet.
You don't know?
No, right now, I don't know anything. I'm just here to ask questions, and you're here to answer them. Now, what happens will depend upon your answer.
All right. That's a good cold open. And can I just say, even though we're here for the spooky, obviously, I'm a little excited about a legal drama playing out for a while. We've like hinted at that with the Bill Malloy thing, but it was basically just like the first half of a Law and Order, not the second half. Maybe we're going to get to the second half. I would love to see a courtroom scene.
Did you find any special significance in the pen?
No, I just thought it was pretty, and it did look valuable.
How long did you have the pen in your possession?
About a day, and then it disappeared.
It disappeared.
Yes, I'd left it on the desk in David's room, and when I went back to get it, it was gone.
Who else was in the house when the pen disappeared?
Besides myself, there was David and Roger Collins. I thought David had taken it.
Did Roger see the pen before it disappeared?
Now, just a minute.
Just
Sheriff.
answer the question, Miss Winters.
Yeah, but you could be there present. You can't interject and interrupt the line of questioning. I'm not sure that you have a legal right to be there when he questions other witnesses like this. Like, he's not even charged your client with anything. It doesn't seem like he's literally just holding them for questioning.
Yes, several times.
Did he ever try to get the pen away from you?
No, but he wouldn't have done that because it would have looked strange.
Now, that's assuming my client is guilty, and that's an unfair assumption.
Yeah, we're all making assumptions. And my mama told me when I was a little boy what happens when you make an assumption. You make out of you an umption.
I'm not assuming anything, Mr. Garner, but I am going to assume
Never
you
assume.
right out of this office if you can't keep quiet.
All right, Sheriff.
Burke gave the pen to Carolyn, and Roger took it from her and lost it the night Bill Malloy died. Carolyn can tell you this.
Well, she'll have an opportunity to tell me. I've already phoned Collinwood, and she's on her way down here.
They were supposed to come down together, I believe is what he asked for last night. Elizabeth's being cagey already.
Well, I suppose so. Locked doors do not open by themselves.
All right, what happened next?
I screamed, and I heard the footsteps turn and run away. And then Roger came in.
And what did he say to you?
Well, when I told him what had happened, he said that I was crazy, that no one would want to get into my room, and that I must have imagined the whole thing.
Isn't it possible that you dreamed it all, Miss Winters?
I'm watching you, Garner.
And you placed this incident at 8 o'clock, is that right?
Yes,
And you're sure of that?
I'm quite sure. I left Collinsport at about 7:30. It's a good half-hour walk back to the house.
You were 2 miles based on the sign. No, you were a half mile, weren't you? You were a half mile, but still, it's if it's a half hour walk from town, then you wouldn't have been still a half mile from it. I don't know. I'm not good at the math on that level.
Sheriff, do you mind if I ask Miss Winters a few questions?
Go right ahead.
You say that you didn't see this car that tried to run you down.
No,
And you say you didn't see the person who supposedly tried to break into your bedroom.
I told you I didn't.
Then you have no real proof that these alleged attempts on your life were made by Roger Collins.
Well, someone tried to kill me, and if it wasn't Roger, who was it?
Indeed. Like, okay, maybe you could chalk the driving incident up to Sam, although I find that hard to believe. Sam's not going to run this woman down. I don't think that's, I mean, maybe we'll reveal Sam as a true monster, not just an alcoholic, but I don't think that's where we're going with him. On the flip side, though, you know Roger has already lied about this thing and was trying to hide his connection to Bill Malloy's death, or whether there was just circumstantial evidence or what. Like, also, well, anyway. Y'all stop being suspicious of Sam. It's Roger. Roger was in the house. Sam couldn't have gotten in the house.
I may have to call you back later in the day for a formal statement.
I understand.
Well, I have no more questions, so you can go now if you want.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Miss Winters, may I have a word with you?
You just had words.
I know that Roger Collins is your client.
No, I'm not going to mention Roger Collins in this case. I simply wanted to tell you that my son's coming down later in the day.
Frank,
Yes, he's assisting me on the case, and he told me he wants to see you.
has he found out any more about Betty Hanscom?
I don't know. He didn't tell me. He just simply said that he was coming down and he was looking forward to seeing you.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing him, too.
Dude, you want to talk about conflict of interest? He's going to help you on the case? Papa? Huh?
Yes? Oh, good. Ask her to come in, please.
I want to thank you again for seeing me when I... Vicky. Hello, Carolyn.
What's going on?
Didn't your mother tell you?
She told me that Uncle Roger was being held in connection with Bill Malloy's death.
Why? Didn't the coroner decide that was an accident? Yes. Look, I'll explain it to you.
Oh, Elizabeth's gonna put these two against each other. I really don't understand what Elizabeth's game is here. Like, the whole thing. I mean, she's protecting her brother. But, like, why bring Vicky in at all if you're going to treat her this way in a moment where it's pretty clear your brother's involved in trying to chase her out of your house?
And you say you lost it?
Uncle Roger lost it.
Well, what was the pen doing in your Uncle Roger's possession?
He took it away from me. He said I shouldn't accept presents from Burke Devlin, so he took the pen from me to return it to Burke.
But he never did return it to Burke, did he? Because he lost it.
That's right.
When did he lose it?
On the night...
Bum, bum, bum. Carolyn finally put two and two together, huh? I mean, kudos to Carolyn for telling the whole truth. But now it's pretty obvious it's only because she didn't realize what she was saying.
And you think my Uncle Roger lost it there? You think he killed Bill Malloy?
No, I don't think anything, Miss Stoddard. I'm just trying to collect information.
Did Vicky come to you with this wild story?
Well, she didn't come to me with a wild story. She told me what she knew.
She doesn't know Uncle Roger killed Bill Malloy or any...
And she never said that, Carolyn. You look at you begging Vicky to stay outside to talk to you because it's such a hard time, and yet here you are immediately going to throw her under the bus.
Do you know where your Uncle Roger was at 8 o'clock last night?
No. No, I was out.
I'm sorry. There are no more questions for now. Thank you very much for coming down.
Sheriff, you can't believe my Uncle Roger tried to hurt Vicky. You can't.
Okay. Kudos to this actor. She is getting her work done today. But Carolyn is not beating her rap with me currently.
Not possible. Tell him, Mr. Garner, do something.
You don't need to worry, Miss Stoddard. I'm here to protect your uncle. You sit down.
I don't believe any of this. I don't understand what's going on.
Oh, it's all right.
Hello. Ask Miss Winters to come back in here, will you, please?
We're going to take care of everything. It's all
I
right.
don't understand.
Now, the sheriff didn't know Miss Winters was still outside.
It's perfectly all right.
Miss Winters, would you take Miss Stoddard home, please?
Thank you.
And Miss Winters, will you stay in the house and try not to be alone until we get this thing cleared up?
Vicky, tell them Uncle Roger wouldn't try to hurt you. Tell them. Let's go. Why won't you tell them? Why?
Girl, you know. Don't be thick, Carolyn.
Come on.
Hello? Bring Roger Collins in here.
First of all, that's going to be our fifth actor for the episode, I'm guessing, is Roger. But also, I really hope he grills him. God, I hope he gets it. I hope he gets it. He's not, because this is a soap opera that lasts years and years. But that was good framing out that window. I love a window on a TV set, by the way. I love a window on a TV set. I did a play one time on Golden Pond. I played the grandson, or the step grandson or whatever, that shows up and changes the old man's world. Good movie, by the way, with Henry Fonda. Anyway, in the play that I did, in our version of it, we had, and I think maybe in every version there's supposed to be, because it's used in the script, but there are like these big windows on the back of the set, and it was just delightful. It was one of my favorite bits of business to come in and out of there.
I intend to do the moment I get out of here. Did you hear that, Sheriff?
I hear you, Mr. Collins. You're coming in loud and clear.
I'm perfectly serious. This little escapade is going to cost you your badge.
Well, as long as I still have my badge, I'm entitled to ask you all the questions I want to. And you better be prepared to give the right answers.
I'm prepared to answer any questions that you have to ask me.
Where were you at 8 o'clock last night?
What were you doing there that night?
I asked Malloy to meet me there.
What for?
I wanted to talk to him.
About what?
Does that matter?
Answer the question.
I wanted to discuss a business matter.
On a lonely beach at that hour of the night? Is that where you usually hold business meetings?
It's where you hold some sort of meeting, but I don't think it's what you were implying that you and Bill Malloy were doing that night.
It was a private matter.
Oh.
I wasn't satisfied with the way
You are.
Malloy was managing the cannery. It wasn't a conversation that I wanted anyone to overhear.
All right. You met him. Then what?
I did not meet him. By the time I got to Lookout Point, he was already dead.
Have they given Roger like a 5 o'clock shadow for this episode? I love it if they have. I think they have. They've made him look a little scruffy.
Well, I've told you the truth, Sheriff. I was on that beach, but I did not kill Bill Malloy. I had no reason to kill him.
Sheriff, no one has established a motive for murder.
Yeah, they have. We did that before.
I haven't accused you of killing anybody, have I?
Not yet.
You know, if you will just be honest with me, you'll have nothing to worry about.
I'm trying to be honest with you, Sheriff.
Are you? They absolutely make up Roger to look like a 5 o'clock shadow.
But you're still not answering the question, are you? Do you have access to your sister's keys?
If I had some deep, dark reason for wanting to break into Vicky's room, I probably could have. Why couldn't I? But do you think I would?
Yes, we do think you would.
Where were you last night at 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock? Well, I went for a drive. Why?
What was your destination?
I didn't have a destination. I just was driving around. I wanted to think.
Were you alone?
Yes.
Did you stop? Did anyone see you?
No, I didn't stop, and no one saw me. Why 8 o'clock? Is that the time that Vicky was supposed to have been run over? Oh, now, surely you don't think that
I don't think anything, Mr. Collins. I just asked if anyone saw you, and you better think before you answer. This might be very important.
Yeah, the lady doth protest too much, as they say.
I did stop for gas shortly after 8.
Where?
Oh, somewhere outside Clearwater, miles away from where Vicky was run down. Why don't you call the station and ask the attendant? He can verify the story.
All right, there aren't too many gas stations around there. We will check.
Yes, do that. And then perhaps you will believe the rest of my story. I have told you the truth.
Have you? Have you told us the truth, Roger?
Sheriff, the entire truth.
No. Okay, good episode, but a teaser, right? Like, this is not... Oh, it's not over.
Vicky, that car on the road. It could have been an accident. Someone tried to get into my room. That wasn't an accident. You can't believe Uncle Roger is doing these things. I don't want to believe it. I know Uncle Roger. I've known him all my life.
Then you know he is a crooked bum. Or you're dumb.
He wouldn't try to hurt you.
Yes, he would. He already has.
He could.
He did.
Sheriff, I couldn't harm my worst enemy, let alone some helpless little governess.
Excellent transition. God, I love it. I love it when they do it. It's my favorite. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I don't buy
Business
it.
Matters.
Well, Burke Devlin has another theory.
I know about Burke's theories. He's trying to pin that old manslaughter charge on me, and he hasn't got a shred of proof, and neither of you.
They got that pin, though, don't they?
Malloy had come upon some new evidence.
What?
Well, just supposing he'd gotten some new evidence, that would give you a reason for wanting him dead, wouldn't it?
That's pure supposition. There's not a word of truth to it.
Well, why don't you tell me the purpose of the meeting that Bill Malloy called between you, Burke Devlin, and Sam Evans on the night he died?
Because the other two, well, no, that's not true. Sam says he doesn't know what the meeting was about. I think we all know what the meeting was about. And the sheriff darn sure knows what the meeting was about.
Golly, can't you do something? I can't take any more of this. This whole thing is too preposterous.
Well, somebody tried to kill Miss Winters last night. That much is not preposterous.
For all I know, someone is trying to do away with our little governess. I only know one thing. That someone is not I.
Well, first of all, shame on you, Amazon, for rushing us to the next episode there. I don't know why you didn't play me my credits like we normally do, but that's okay, because I had already said a very good episode, but a tease, right? Like that is a tease of an episode. We're building, though. We're beginning an arc. We're building a mystery, as the Lilith Fair song says. Anyway, folks, thank you for joining me for this wonderful magical mystery tour. We'll be back tomorrow for patrons with episode 107 as we continue to march into season 4, collection 4 on the DVD sets. For YouTubers, I want to tell you, you can watch more of these videos if you go to articulatecoven.com/join. $2 or more a month gets you access to everything we do early and ad-free. And I've got a course on brand casting, how to tell your story to the world. If you're a Coven member, either on Patreon or our Facebook group, you get access to that course for $250 as an early bird discount instead of the regular price of $600. So there's a little something extra for you in there too. articulatecoven.com/join. I'll be back with more soon. This is Joel from the Articulate Coven.